Welcome back to Scratching the Gaming Itch. We have another mission here on Guild Wars Reforged at Fort Ranik. We are taking our AI party into the fight, and we're going to go ahead and get this mission started. This will just be a quick 2.5 speed guide of what you need to do to be able to complete this mission. This mission is also pretty straightforward. You will see some guys fighting on the left here. You should help them out, and then you'll also have the master that's up there coming down the hill right now. You will want to keep him alive as he gives you the bonus objective for this mission. Now, throughout this run, you will want to make sure that you are killing char martyrs first, as they are healers and they will cause you a lot of grief. And then mind sparks, especially if you are an elementalist or anything that needs the energy. Don't let the mind sparks burn your energy. And then you can kill the stalkers, and then the warriors, just in that order, kind of damage dealers first, down to the tanks later on. That just helps make this mission easier. If you leave the martyrs alive, they can kind of be a lot of pain. They'll just keep on healing the enemies. Alright, so here we have our first boss, who when we kill him we can get some morale, boosting our health and our energy. It's nice that he just runs up on you, and there's no like huge group to deal with. He's not really a big threat. Those guys are running for some reason. I just let him go and go ahead and start the bonus. Now the bonus, you'll actually just see as we go. We walk a little forward here, and there's a lot of enemies that are there that you can see. And we just push forward. We'll find our guy kind of locked up just a little bit later. So again, focus the martyrs, kill the stalkers, then any of the tanks. That's the easiest, fastest way that you're going to be able to deal with the enemies in a way that makes the mission just easier. And really, I've actually been surprisingly enjoying my time with this game. You can see over there the bonus objective are the soldier that we need to save, who's currently locked up. I always go to the left here. I think it's easier to deal with the groups. If you go down the middle, in between the ridge line, you'll just be swarmed by those two groups right there, and possibly that third one as well that you can see on the left side. And this way I just deal with them all one at a time, even though that second group did start to aggro us while we were fighting. It didn't really matter, and we were able to deal with it pretty nicely. So stay on the left side, deal with one group at a time. It makes your life easier, and you really do want that. There's a boss up here that we're going to fight to get the plus 2% morale, and again, always a good thing to get a little boost to your health and your energy. I would recommend you take out the bosses, and we go and do that with a little bit of struggle here. You can see my energy is actually kind of low, so the boss was left alive for a little bit of time. Now we're going up here, this ridge line. Take out this first group. You can kill the martyr, you can kill the stalker, the mind sparks, all of that good stuff. And then you'll notice, so I'm going up here, there is a martyr on the right on the top, and there's a group approaching from the bottom. Here I got a little lucky, and I'm fighting them right at the bottom of the bridge, and the martyr isn't really involved too much. It's trying to heal, but it's probably missing line of sight for what's going on here. A lot of times I have to run through the bridge and deal with the martyr while the enemies are hitting me, but this time I didn't actually have to do that. But I would recommend, if you are fighting those two groups at the same time and the martyr does have line of sight, push through the bridge, kill the martyr on that ridge, and keep going. And now you just have to deal with a little bit more groups. You just constantly kind of on this main path, rushing forward, killing char as you go. And here you could go left, which is where the main road is, or you turn right and you can get your bonus objective done. So we're going to go to the right here, take out the char that are there, pick up some items, continue on doing the same exact thing, martyrs, and then mind spirits, and then mind sparks actually. So martyrs, mind sparks, and stalkers if there are any, and then the warriors. Overseers aren't too big of a deal. I will say though, heal area actually heals teammates as well. So you can run into an enemy's heal area and it will actually heal you, which is just a fun fact if you did not know that. For heal area has some risks. If you ever get the heal area spell, it will heal you and any enemy that's on you as well. Here I waited for this group to pull up to get the boss kill, get 6% morale, and finish off the other two. And then I'm going to go in here, and again, they have on the left and right martyrs on each side. I tried to engage one. It didn't quite work. I thought I was too close to this other group, so I just took him out, especially since the martyr on the other side of me, for some reason, just ran away. Notice how he's not really healing these guys. And I turn, kill this guy, the martyr, finally, and we just continue dealing with all the groups that I can. And we just continue pushing through into our kind of final parts of the mission here. So we've already done the bonus objective. We only have to do main objective. You'll notice there are now these ret catapults from these engineers who are being slain by the Char right now. And we are going to repair the catapults ourselves, which is what the Char definitely don't want. And you'll notice here, there's a huge group on the left there. Definitely not a group you can take on. I wouldn't recommend it. You'd have to be well over leveled and maybe even then some with a group of your friends to be able to take a group that big. We'll talk to this guy hidden over here. So go ahead and skip his dialogue. He basically just told us, hey, this ret catapult needs 3 different parts to be fixed. And there is one of the ret pieces. You just click on that little wreckage there, and it will show you one of the pieces. So I opened it there, and you will kill this group. Open that one, will be the second piece, and then we can actually already see the third piece just down the way. If you are playing with a group of 3, this would be nice because all 3 of you can just pick up the 3 different parts of the catapult and bring them back. For me, I have to walk all the way back with each individual one, which is just the unfortunate reality of playing by yourself in a mission. So if you have some friends playing Guild Wars Reforged, bring them all and have each of them grab one of the parts here and just bring them all back to the catapult to deal with the group of enemies. So that's kind of what I'm doing here, just running back and forth, grabbing the catapult parts to repair this catapult, to then launch them at the group of enemies there, and the Char will be taken out. And if you didn't know, you can actually circle the minimap and do all kinds of little fun things there, even with the groups that you're with. You can circle it and everyone will see it, so you can ping things to get your team ready to engage in combat, different things like that, which is actually a nice feature. I am kind of surprised it's in the 20-year-old game. I don't know when it was added, but now we have our catapult ready. We launch, and then you see the group is gone, and I'm just going to continue on forward here. So you go back through this trail, follow these red catapults in a way. I'm going to deal with these 2 guys who actually kind of throw me off. I go down the wrong path. You don't follow them down here. You actually turn to the left back there, and I will figure that out in just a second. I look down here, see it's a dead end, turn around, go back out. And then this is the route I prefer. I go off to the right. I'm going towards that ret catapult. Well, it's actually not ret. If you saw the lever, it's actually working. So I noticed that there's a working catapult. And what you have to do for this catapult to be effective is you actually have to come up here to aggro the enemies. They will come out when you come up. They've never been out beforehand. And it's not going to kill all of them when I actually use the catapult, but it is going to kill some. So I killed a couple groups that came out. I was kind of worried that we were going to aggro the whole group before using the catapult. Thankfully that didn't happen. I come back here to use the catapult on this group. This just makes it ultimately easier to deal with these guys. I thought I clicked it twice here. It actually didn't work. I see that the group is still alive. So I turn back around, see it's loaded, click it. Another dud for some reason. Click it a 3rd time and it goes. I guess I just wasn't patient enough. So now that that group's dealt with, I can deal with the smaller groups on my own. Again, focusing Martyr, and then any Mind Sparks, and then Stalkers and Warriors. I can't say that enough. It makes it way easier to do this mission well. And hopefully you just get the general feel of like, okay, healers gotta go. And then any energy resource burners gotta go. And then the damage dealers and then tanks have to go. Right, it's just a good rule of thumb, even in PvP games, right? That's the kind of rule of thumb. So here is the end of the mission. Just have to kill one last boss in the way. And maybe you can even run past him, but I don't. I just kill him right here and finish securing the wall and head to the frontier gate to be able to go to the next area. And that's all.